Hey, I'm just following orders.
Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move it coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Chemo Sabe got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it coast shit. Cause if they make the wrong move it coast shit.
Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency.
Shalom, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatham Bahashem Yahshua to the sisters. Okay, we are the Isupk. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Out of 1 West, 125th Street, under commanding General Yohana, established in 1969. Okay, and we are here to give you the good news, all right, the gospel according to Jesus Christ, or Yahweh Shah, as we know in the Hebrew. Okay, I'm precinct officer Isaiah Allah. Okay, today, you know what I mean, the title of the class is called the compass. You know what I mean, this is something a lot of us don't know about this day and age. You know what I mean, having a compass or even knowing what a compass is. All right, back in the day, pretty much everyone had to have a compass. Okay, you need to navigate, you know what I mean, to the seas. All right, or when you're on horseback or what have you. All right, if, back in the day, right now we got GPSs. Okay, everybody got Google Maps, you got Waze, Scout, all types of different maps and GPS services on your cell phones. But back in the day, we had a compass. You know what I'm saying? And if for those, if somehow you lost your compass, you don't know where you could go. You don't know, you know what I mean? You know what? You don't have your tools with you. You put your head up and you look to the night sky. All right, and it'll tell you where north is. Okay, you're looking for the North Star. All right, so we are the Isupk, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and we are your compass. Okay, we are your spiritual GPS. All right, you need somewhere to go. You got somewhere you got to be. Okay, not a Halloween party. You ain't going there. I'll tell you that right now. But if you got somewhere you got to be, somewhere you got to go, something you need to do, you need directions. You need steps. You need schematics. You need blueprints to build that thing you want to build. Okay, you want to have a little DIY or do-it-yourself project. All right, you need some schematics. You need a plan. You need a README file. You know, back in the day on the internet forums, you know, I used to say a lot of folks used to say something called RTFM, right? Read the freaking manual. All right, you want to get something done, you gotta look it up. Look it up. What we say now? Google it. Okay, you go to Google or whatever you do, you look it up, and you know whatever it is you need to do or find. You know what I mean? But you're looking for salvation. You're looking for the truth of the world. Why is life so hard? Why are things so difficult? How come no matter what I do, after years and years and years of, you know what I mean, just trying to succeed, just trying to make it in life. You've had plans, you had dreams, okay, you had desires, all these things you've had, but no matter how hard we try, we just at the bottom. And we just try to figure out what's going on. Is it me? Is it something wrong with me? Is it my family? Is it my but the truth is we are the chosen people. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds out there. No, we got his Halak. Hey, Halak. Oh, a trooper. Right? Shalom, warrior. What's going on with you? Okay, I think you're mute. Hey, unmute your mic if you know about Kushah.
Salakia, sir. I'm Tawab, sir. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah. How about yourself?
I'd complain, but no one's listening. What are we gonna do? I'm all right.
You look pretty good to me. You look pretty Tawab to me, sir.
Hey, most iron quick. That's just you know what I mean. That's UPK right there. You know what I mean. Even in the worst condition, I look like the best prince king of England. England is better than, you know what I mean. We shine brightly than the king of England. You know the princes and the kings of Esau. Oh yeah, Adawan, you got something, sir?
Yeah, if I could real quick.
Right.
It was very heavy what you were saying, right?
Sign Christ.
You was bringing it up. I'm sitting here thinking like that compass, right? That compass. Everybody compass want to point towards happiness. Everybody compass want to point towards happiness.
Right.
But your compass should point towards following the Lord.
Damn right.
Everybody want to be happy.
Right.
And as much as you want to be happy, you're going to end up being miserable.
Because
nothing is ever going to go your way. You just want to be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Nothing's going to go your way. But everybody wants to be happy these days. Right. But nobody wants to follow the Lord. So that was very heavy what you was bringing out.
Hey, most iron Christ. That's a heavy point. You know what I mean? It's an old blues song for my blues lovers out there. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but ain't nobody want to die. All right? And so that's what's going on these days. You know, everybody want to be in the kitchen, but ain't nobody want to learn the recipe. You know, so and what happens up? What ends up is you get a burnt duck. Okay, you get a toasted turkey, and that's where we in today. You know what I mean? And you know, the Lord sent the prophets to clean things up. Okay, I don't know if you've seen what is it? Pulp Fiction, Mr. Cleanup, right? They call him the Wolf, Mr. Wolf. All right, he's precise. He knows what he's doing. All right, and he's very efficient. All right, that's us. We're efficient. Okay, and on the right hand of the right hand side, you know, we do what the Lord commands us to do. All right, and it could be a bit difficult, right? But you know, you stay with it, you practice. Before you know it, man, you you running like a well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? The truth. You know, you stay committed. You keep your zeal up. Stay focused. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Lord willing. All right, you'll be half a wise guy. You know, forget about it. Hey.
You know, black people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native people, we always second guess something if it comes too easy for us.
Yeah, it's true.
You always second guess. You like, this ain't true. Yeah. But when the Lord gives you something that you can follow and give you something to prosper, They don't believe in it. It's like that. It's given.
It's too good to be true.
It's too good to be
They wanna work for it. Well, they wanna get beat in the back for it. They wanna, you know what I mean? It's too easy, Lord. I don't what I don't deserve this. I'm not good enough. That's what we tell ourselves. And you know what the oppressor says? Okay, you ain't good. If you don't think you're worth it, then I'm not gonna give it to you. What you got, Truth?
Man, I don't want to Salakia, sir. That's so heavy, because that our people, we go out into the highways and the byways, and we tell them that, man, y'all guys, we God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? We the greatest people on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? The law, statutes, and commandments was given to us, and been our people, they can't, a lot of them can't accept it. It's like in their mind, they say that can't be true. We can't be the Lord's Lord. I mean, why is it so hard to accept? I mean, if somebody came and told me that, hey, I found out in the records, that really, we the chosen people. Really, we the very descendants of King David himself.
Right.
Man, I'm going to pay attention, Adawan. I'm going to want to hear more about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
right.
I don't understand the the scripture says that, he that has an ear, let him hear. That everybody, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be through, but it'd be hard to understand how you yourself can accept it so easy, but then the next man or the next sister is not able to accept it as easy as you did. You know what I'm saying? Because you be thinking that that your brother, your sister will accept it as easy as it would hit home and be accepted as easy by them the same way it was for you, when that don't be the case. So I yield.
Right. Let's go to Ezekiel 33 and 32. This should be the one right here, right? Because that's how it is in the world. It's like that song. He said, "Go out to the highways and the byways." You know what I mean? So you know when you listen to your favorite radio station and that song comes up 100 times in 30 seconds, you know what I'm talking about. It's that song. You hear that song for the first time, like, oh, I can't stand this song. Man, this song is whack. But after hearing it for 100 times, woo, man, I walked down the same street for how many years? Man, these dudes are crazy, man. You talking about Christ is black? You talking about, oh man, they a hate group, man. They out of their mind. But I heard it for the 50th time. I heard it 4 years walking by the same street. It hit me. I just shook like, oh, yo, because I just had an experience with an oppressor, and he taught me, this, he did that, he abused, he mistreated my people. And then that one time I heard that song, oh, it started to vibe with me. I'm starting to dance. I'm starting to, yo, my legs, I'm like, yo, I'm, you know what I mean? You start feeling that, you feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
So the song, right? The Lord. Let's go to that verse if you got it. Whoever got it, right?
Salaki Adawan, Ezekiel chapter 30,
verse 32.
30 and verse 32.
33 and 32.
Come on, sir. Salaki. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 33 and verse 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice.
All right, let's cut that for. That's not the way I'm looking for. There's a verse someone can find it for us, right? my elect hear my song. Right? We know what I'm talking about. So, it could be a time in your life, like I might have heard the truth. Maybe I was 8 years old. Maybe I was 10. All right. I heard the truth, but I wasn't ready, man. I didn't believe. I said, what? I'm a Negro from the hood, man. My people come from, a place called Shunmas IET, where nobody goes. We don't. I was asking my mom about where we come from. She said, don't tell nobody where you come from. That's how bad it is. Don't even admit to that place. She wouldn't even tell me like details of it. It's so terrible. That's how ashamed we are to be who we are. You know what I mean? We're ashamed of Salakia out of our God. Yeah.
Nah, what you bringing out is real heavy.
Most sign
Real
Christ.
heavy. I want to throw this scripture out here real quick.
Please, sir.
Because it only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense, man. In the book of John, chapter 10, and verse 27, it says, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
He knows them. You know what I'm saying? And they follow me. When you come into the Isupk, man, you follow the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High.
Yeah, right.
He know you his sheep and you hear his voice.
Yeah, right.
He know that.
Yeah, right.
So you get in here, you fight, you go to war, you do what you do.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Goes.
That's a heavy scripture right there, bro.
Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? My sheep hear my voice. You know what I'm saying? So we out here trying to dance to a different man's tune. And it ain't working out. It's we out of step. We got 2-3 left feet. Trying to dance to his music, to his rhythm. It ain't working. You gotta slow down, tune into your own vibe. All right. We try to rock to him. Well, he's out of his freaking mind. Okay, we got so he telling us we can't wear our hair the way we want to. You can't walk the way you want to. You gotta put your voice down. You gotta speak through your nose like this. Hello, right? You gotta. Excuse me, sir. Might I bother you for a piece of bacon? Right?
It's a lie, I could.
Please.
It's crazy you say that. Because
right.
Every brother on every job that they get, they have a white voice. They have excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Would you like some grape poupon?
Yeah.
Would you like some grape poupon? They always got a different voice. But when they get home, they're like, hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
Where my ribs?
Yeah.
Audie, man. Where she at? Like, you go home, like, you shaft. When you get home, you shaft. You a black dude with a leather jacket. You cool. You know what I mean? You Rollo.
Right.
You got your crib, you Rollo. I'm that nigga to steal one. Right? Oh, I'm that N-word, right? Salakia, right? It's just we got new rules now. Okay, oppressors, he can go to World War III, but we can't say certain things, right? So Salakia, right? But that's what's going on. You at work, you're H.W. Smith, Longhorn Pinkerton. You're you know what I mean. You're Mr. African. I don't know how but you know what I'm talking about. We change our ways to please the oppressor, right? And he changes our ways even more to please himself. You see how things going? Right? And before long, we all got pink, red, yellow hair. We all doing crazy stuff. We Betty Boop. We Betty Booping in here. And before you know it, we become dung as to be slain, just like the oppressor, just like the heathen.
Salakia.
Okay. Yeah.
Salakia, I don't want if I made that so heavy, and you so right, because
sorry in Christ.
That's that's a form of integrate. That's a part of integration, and the more you integrate with them and partake in their ways, the more salt that we lose, that we as a people lose, and it's so heavy because you can see it in so many different things if you pay attention, right? If you notice, like when hip hop first came out, and like Run DMC.
Right.
Their albums were hardcore.
Right.
And once they started making money, and the albums flooded the ghettos,
Right.
then the oppressor came. So now he wants to commercialize the material. Okay, so you start noticing that when they come into the picture, that the content gets weaker. It's not as good as it was, when they first came out.
Right.
And you notice that with everybody. You notice that with LL Cool J. If you look at it, you can see that. So the fact that when you grow up in the neighborhood and then you start working in the corporate world, or you start working, having to work around them and having to depend on them to write your check, if you're not careful, you could lose, you could lose, your flavor, and a lot of us do, a lot of us get off in the corporate world, and we start changing, and we start changing our voice and thinking that their way is better than our way, and
Yeah, that's you know what I mean? That's an excellent point, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got something out of one?
Yeah, Con, I got something real quick out, man. And Jeremiah, just to kind of go behind what the brother was saying right now. Jeremiah 2:14.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It says, "Is Israel a servant?
Mm.
Is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Right.
You know why we spoiled? Because we follow our oppressors. We want to get up in their corporate systems and do what they do. We want to live the life that they live. And a lot of people don't even know that they're Israel. Like, what's tonight right now is Halloween. Yeah. They got a lot of their kids dressed up, doing what the oppressor does. And this is something that we should not be doing. This is why we spoiled.
Right.
This is why we spoiled. Because we look at them and say, hey, this is what we want to do. When we shouldn't be doing nothing that they do.
Right.
We shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it's a lot.
Yeah, heavy points bringing out, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly it. We out here, we acting like we a kitten, but we the lion.
That's right.
I'm saying we are the ultimate alpha protector. Okay, I won't say apex predator, like, you know what I mean, or some people say, oh, I'm not an alpha, I'm a sigma. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, dude, you're beta, man. You know what I mean? They start speaking Greek like they fraternity or something, man, because that's what those words mean. This epsilon, alpha. Oh yeah, I'm an alpha. I'm a nah, brother. You're a beta cuck. Right? So, in the world, that's what they are. Okay, if you're in here with the men and women, the brothers of the UPK, all right, now you can be respected as, you know what I mean, a man of the Lord, man of war.
Right.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying? We just naturally strong. All right. We just naturally. I'm every time I'm driving, I'm seeing a brother going to work. I'm like, man, this brother look like he about to tear down a wall. He about to go grab a sledgehammer and like break down a car like Steve out of two.
Be like John Henry.
Yeah, John Henry. You feel me? That's our people. You don't gotta go to school for that. You don't gotta go to, school to learn to be a man. But what nowadays we need that, because the oppressor is watering us, like brother said. We getting watered down. Okay, we getting some off brand, off market. We get some guess what, guess who, instead of the actual product. You know what I mean? We give you people talking about you know what I mean, counterfeit clothes, FUBU, boo-foo, but we got the true religion. Okay, we got the truth, and this ain't no, and it ain't religion either, right? But so people in the world, right? Like today is Hallows Eve, right? The night of All Hallows or Hallows Saints, or they say or Samhain, in many different ways. Names they got. I was listening to Ottawan's class from Baltimore. I think Captain to Zion's class, and he was bringing out today that Halloween is the day that the Illuminati they perform more sacrifices than any other day on this day. Right? That's why today you feel, you feel a little off, whatever, something's going on in this world. Everybody comes together against Christ and they call themselves Christians. Right? Let's go to Obadiah, Baba Kashar.
Sir.
You know what I mean? 1 and 18. Because right now we in World War III. The Prime Minister, Bibi Netanyahu, said this is a time for war. And Trump came out this early, I think yesterday. He said, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. He said we're gonna completely destroy them, terminate them, wipe them off, and whatever happens, happens. And he said, I'm not sorry. It's a time for war. Salakia.
Hey, Salakia, if I could, like that's crazy that you say that, right? Because
Right.
Black people are peaceful people, man. We not out here starting wars. We not out here doing all this other stuff. But if y'all want to say them other people over there that's the chosen people, they are starting wars and they don't give a damn about anything.
Right.
They're blowing everything up.
Yeah.
They're blowing everything up. But us peaceful people that we chilling, we not doing nothing. We ain't trying to hurt nobody.
That's it.
But they over there blowing everything up, and what do they say? We're not forgiving anything.
Oh, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, we're not forgiving. Look, they're not forgiving anything, but we forgive everything that everybody does to us. Right. And that's crazy. So
the water for bringing that out, because that's what I was looking for. Because the Prime Minister, and pay attention to words, right? Who's the highest official in our society? The high priest, right? Which, we got who are the chief priests? As today, it is commanding general, right? That is our highest ranking official. For them, he calls himself the Prime Minister. Okay, and if you go to other countries, they got the Minister of Defense.
Right.
We got the Ministry of Truth. Yeah, all types of right.
That's a lot of what could.
Yeah.
They're trying to call in. You got the.
Yes, it's the conference is on right now. Yeah. Maybe my phone might be off or something. I don't know. Something on the phone.
My phone.
Yeah. I've been trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, because they even call their positions to mimic ours. He won't call himself High Priest Netanyahu, but he'll call himself the Prime Minister, right? And you see what they changed the names. That's what they do. You gotta know now. Oh, okay, my sign Christ. Yeah, go ahead. All right. Hey, Salak, anybody on the conference call?
Call.
Hey, Shalom, what's going on with you?
Shalom, how about you? I'm Paul checking in.
Hosea Christ. You got something you want to bring out?
Live, sir.
Hosea Christ. Well, thank you for joining us. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's see here. We had Obadiah, right?
Come, sir.
You got it?
Come.
Let's rock and roll.
Where we at? Verse 1?
1 and 18, Bob Kashar.
Come. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
Good night. Okay, they over here talking big talk. Okay, the prime minister said this is not a time for peace. He said this is the time for vengeance. Ooh, he said the V word, man. And Trump came around and said the same thing. He said, if you want to make peace, you will make peace through war. He said he spoke strongly, very strongly. Okay, he said there will be no peace. He said he said, I will not forgive them. He said, we want vengeance. We'll completely wipe them out. He said, I'm not sorry. So in a way, he's saying he's not sorry. All right, remember, for those who know, it's in a second now, the one, like, if I may, right? So, and for those, remember, Trump, his favorite president is Andrew Jackson. And we all know Andrew Jackson, what he did. So when he talks about no forgiveness, he's really talking about his father, Andrew Jackson, who slayed millions. What is million? So many Indians, right?
Yeah,
the Trail of Tears. So he's not sorry for that. He's not sorry for oppressing, for enslaving our people. And he's not sorry for what they're about to do and continuing to do to the the Gazans. You know what I'm saying? Slackers. You still got a point out of one?
Yeah. I wanted to say, I mean, it's a heavy point that you bring it out, because one thing about your oppressor is he respects his enemies. He respects his enemies. You know what I'm saying? And he'll negotiate. He'll do whatever. He'll send them money. He'll do whatever. But you know who he don't respect? He don't respect the slaves.
That's heavy.
He don't respect the slaves, man. He don't respect black, Hispanics, and Native people. He don't respect them. But he'll respect his enemy over there that got nuclear bombs just like he got. Yeah. He'll respect them.
Yeah.
But he won't respect the true Jews of the Bible. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's a real heavy point. You know what I'm saying? And we see it and what he's doing with China. You know what I mean? This is one of his biggest enemies. And he'll give him support, give him money, finances, give him ships, all that stuff. He'll bring him. Oh, it's a secret. A lot of people don't. Oh no, it's a little. It's changed right now. But the Chinese leader, Xi Jinping, his daughter was secretly going to, I think it was Harvard law school, and she was being protected by the FBI, by so they are in bed together, they are friends. So they recently moved her to a different facility because that information came out. And you know what I'm saying? So all the who else? My former president Aristide, and my in Haiti, President Bertrand Aristide. I believe his kids went to America. What is it? Copot. So many, Saddam Hussein's kids. Who else? And any big person, or El Chapo, his kids go to school over here, right? Everybody goes to school here, all right? So what did the Egyptians do when they conquered someone? They say, well, there's an old fable, all right? It don't matter who controls the weapons, who controls the guns, but if they control the children, they control the country. So when they conquered someone, often they wouldn't just completely wipe them out. They would just have their children come and learn to be good citizens for the empire, the Egyptians. So when they grow up as Egyptians, right? And for those who've seen that show, Invincible, on Amazon, it's a similar concept, right? Someone came in from a different location. They were raised as Americans, and now that person is fighting his father, right? In this fictional show. So they grow up to be, a part of this nation. So whatever it is you knew or were taught in your old country, it's all gone, right? That's why so many people I meet, they forget their culture, all right? After one generation, they stop speaking their language, they stop doing stop wearing their traditional clothes, they become westernized, right? Salaki. Let's go to Psalms 82, Baba Kusham, right? So, and the news just came out recently there's this this oppressor. Oh, his name Robert Card. No, not this one. Another one. I believe this was an amusement park somewhere. This guy came in fully loaded. He got tactical vests. He's got, you know what I mean, sidearms, primary rifles. He's got grenades. He's got all types of devices. He could have taken out everybody at this amusement park. But what he did is he took his own self. He just went to the bathroom and he, unalived himself. Dude, you got some? Yeah, please. I don't want the water. Right? Oh, somebody on the line? Hey, yo, but shit, the what's going on with you, warrior?
Everything good.
Most Siren Cross, most Cross. You got something you wanna bring in? What, sir? All right, most Siren Christ. You know what I'm saying? We going to Psalms 82. All right, whoever want to read, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I first Oh, Salaki. I remember when I first came, you know what I mean, to the school. I was a little young man. It was 2016, right? And I started, and what was it? Yeah, General Miami, like, let that man read, you know. So don't forget, for the young men out there, you know what I mean, you want to come into the school, you know what I mean, you start reading, something happens to you. I can't explain it. You start, you know what I mean, overcoming your demons. Before you know it, you up here and you in the power seat, you in the Lord's seat. Right. You know what I mean, serving the Lord and His people. Okay, I went to camp 2 weeks ago, and I'm walking around. I'm surprised that's how people receive us, man. People like, oh yeah, man. I remember you used to be in the other studio. You used to be right there, man. I was watching you guys for years. And a lot of people giving us respect and love, like, man, well, you guys are right, man. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? People know what's going on. Okay, back in the world, before I even joined the truth, I was working one time. You know, I was a driver, but I was a bus driver at the time, ground transport at the airport, and at least one time, this is it's incredible because it's an oppressor, and an Edomite woman, probably in the mid-50s. You know, she came up to me. I think she gave me a tip after I dropped her off and picked up her bags and everything. And she's like, "Yeah, man, yeah. You guys are. I see you guys on the. I can't explain. It's strange, but she said, yeah, you guys are the Israelites. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, but I'm in the world. This is before I joined. She's like, oh, you guys are the real Israelites. And she's just saw. I'm like, what? Okay. I'm like, whatever. Give me a tip. Have a nice day. Peace. I ain't think nothing of it. Years later, I joined the school. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about these things. I'm like, oh man, they know. And I saw a video. Shoot, this was on Alex Jones, no less, right? I can't even say that word. Oh my goodness, right? And he was showing videos of people kissing the boots, but he was showing people kissing our boots. It looked like it was Fendi school, right? And then he switched it up and said George Soros is paying these what do you call them? Fringe groups to, you know what I mean, lie to people and have them kiss our boots. And I'm like, this is way off, right? I think he got the wrong group. Because I heard somebody say, I think it was, you know, someone said that you know, it was one of those fake groups. They came out and was trying to do, you know, doing some quick. Yeah, I don't want. Go ahead, please.
It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing that you say that, right?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Listen.
It's a crazy thing you say that because
you don't see it. Okay, Lord of Christ. Oh yeah, now he was just checking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Nah, it's a crazy thing you say that because nobody ever tried to figure out the Christians, the Muslims,
right?
None of that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the ISUPK, everybody is trying to figure us out. Everybody's trying to figure us out. When all we do is we come straight out of the Bible.
Salak, can someone put your phone on mute? Is that Mawasar? Hey, Shalom, what's going on with you? Most certain Christ. Is that in on that other one?
Yeah, it's every class. No, I'm just saying, like, everybody tries to figure out what we doing.
Right.
But nobody's trying to figure out what the Christians doing, what the Muslims doing,
right?
What the whatever other religion is out there. Nobody's caring about what they doing. But when it comes to us and we say that we in the Isupk, now it's a problem.
That's because we black. if you know what I mean, I hate to sound like a bad joke, but it's because I'm black. That's because it's true. You know what I'm saying? If I was an oppressor, or let's say your friendly neighborhood Arab man, right, or Ahmed, right? If I was and I had a white blazer, what do you call it? The white joke like a doctor.
Look, it's a lot if I could real quick, right?
Right.
If you had a bean pie and a bow tie, nobody would ever ask you.
Nah. Even it don't care if you brother Muzone. They don't care who you is, man. I don't care if you're the equalizer. You looking man. You know, if you're a brother and you got a white over jacket, like you got a doctor's jacket, man. You're a guy. You're a guy who plays a doctor on TV, right? But you see an oppressor with a white T-shirt and jeans. Oh, that's just an off-duty doctor. That's all. He's just preparing. He's taking his exam next week, right? That's how they treat them. You know, he's a future king. He's a future prince. We're a future addict. I'm a future dropout. Okay, I'm the guy who, you know what I mean. I'm aspiring to be the next rapper. Okay, who's the next guy? It's like you in the that what you would call it, that game show. And they say, come on down. You got a brand new car. But not us. You go to jail. You go to jail. You go to jail. You're getting assaulted. You're getting assaulted, sir. You're getting beat by a nightstick by some oppressor cop who's had a bad day. Okay, he don't know how to handle his wife leaving him for the third time. Okay, where did Steve Harvey get it from? He got it from his oppressor. Okay, what that song say? Oh, you got it from your mama. Nah, you got it from Obama, right? Because what he doing is they lying to us, man. They telling us that white is black, all that stuff. Okay, they signs and times and what lies and wonders. That's what we're seeing right now. Salakia.
That's right, Adawan. Salakia, if I may, real quick.
Oh yeah. Halak, yeah.
And also because ISUPK is the only organization that's bringing out the truth. The Christian church is not bringing out the truth, and so they don't pose a threat to this well-oiled machine. So the fact that we bringing out the truth, they want to always stay 2-3 steps ahead of us so they can control the narrative with their quote unquote propaganda. That's why they be quick to label us extremists or put us in a hate group category, because what we're bringing out is the truth. And it has and what we're bringing out is not in their best interest for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to wake up.
You know what? That's absolutely right. It's real. It's like we pose a threat to them. Being masculine, following traditional family values, that poses a threat to them. See, we pose a threat, but these Christians, all they do is just pose. That's all. They posing. Okay, that's it. Well, what Pharrell said, they fronting.
They just posing.
Yeah, what Jay-Z and Pharrell said, they fronting. That's all they fronting, man. That's all they do. You got something, sir?
Yeah,
Salakia.
Oh.
Go ahead. Let him rock.
Oh, Salakia. Then I was sorry. You had something. Salakia. Salakia.
Hey, we got to remember also.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
That they trying to blame the war on us, and it's got so bad.
Right.
You know, they trying. You know, they're saying like, what that lady say? What she say? It was the young black men in America is the problem.
Oh yeah, the super predators.
Right.
Super predators.
Right.
Hillary Clinton. Yep. Yeah.
You know, with predators and all that, and you know, and, what's that lady? That Israeli lady. She's talking about some the problem with the war, the young black men in America. Like, what the hell does that got to do with y'all going to war?
Right.
That's right.
Right. That's real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Salak, you have something you want to bring out?
Yeah, the oppressor, right? The oppressor, what I see, you know, as far as me coming into the school or whatever, and what I see, right? The oppressor loves everything that we do.
Mm-hmm.
They love the way we dress. They try to dress like us. They love our music. They try to rap like us. You know what I'm saying? They love our food. They love to eat the food that we eat. They be trying to figure out, what did you put in those greens? You know what I'm saying? They love everything we do. The oppressor loves the ride that we have. They love it all. But you know what they hate? If you tell them that you're the people of the Bible. They hate that.
Right.
They go along with everything else that you say.
Yeah.
Everything. But when you tell them that you're the children of God, they ain't trying to hear that.
They don't like that.
No, they hate that.
You know, they love you, but not like that.
Yeah, when it comes to
okay, they love, you know, chopping out parts and pieces and making a hacky sack out of your scrotum. Look it up. It's true. It's called hacky sack. After they hung our people, they take off our skin and the parts of the scrotum, make a little bag, and they kick it, and they feel like they call it hacky sack, and they play with your sack. That's how much they love you. Okay, it's loving and liberal, and it's so fun and cheesy and whatever, but it's a lie. Okay, and we see it every day. Look at your bank account, see if it's still there. Okay, I think one of my Nas is my favorite rapper. My peoples know. He said, "Millionaire, look at the sky, make sure it's still there." I'm looking at my wallet. I'm like, where the hell my money go? Right, that's how it is today. Like, what's going on, man? It's crazy. But, you know what I mean? We thank the Most High for the Isupk, home of the truth. Lord knows what I'd be doing right now. You know, it's probably, you know, should keep this on the low. It's an order, right? But, man, we started doing mandatory workouts, man, right? So, man, the Lord is a super genius. He's a general. He's above the generals. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a brilliant way. We think, oh, man, I don't want to do no push-ups today. I'm tired. But doing those push-ups is going to give you strength so you can work, you can fight, and it helps your motivation, helps your passion, helps your desire, helps a lot of things that you're trying to do. Right, but instead of questioning the men of the Lord, you say yes, sir, and you do it. Right, it's gonna make you stronger. Right. So, okay, let's go to we got Psalms 82. Who got that?
82 right. In what verse, sir?
We doing the whole thing. We taking a shebang today.
Come on. The book of Psalms, chapter 82, and verse 1. The Most High standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. How long will ye judge unjustly,
right,
and accept the persons of the wicked?
All right. So, how long will the oppressor judge unjustly? Okay, right. We see now people. There's a brother who did life for stealing a loaf of bread. Right? Ain't that crazy? They complaining about, oh, this critical race theory. Man, I hear so many people say, oh man, it's all right to be white. Like what? Well, I mean, what you complaining about? You the boss. You know what I mean? You running things. You know what I mean? How come you complaining now? It don't make no sense. Oh, you know, whoever heard of, who can tell me what BLM means? So, who on a conference call? Someone on a conference call? Who can tell us what does BLM mean? Who's this?
Yo, man, Paul.
Hey, come on in.
You speaking of the Black Lives Matter movement?
Black Lives Matter. Excellent. Excellent. BLM is just trying to tell you Black Lives Matter. We don't associate with those people, those nuts. All right. We don't associate with them. But what's another way right now for the oppressor? They had their things called White Lives Matter, right? But now they're not saying that no more. They're switching the message. Now they're saying it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Won't you mind? Right? It's okay to be white. That's what I'm hearing so many people say. Now, things gotta be real bad for oppressors to be saying that. Okay, but things are not that bad. That's what's going on. It's you know, the dollar lost a few points. They're okay. They lost a few points off their portfolio. Okay, and everybody loses their mind. All right, but we complain about sir, pardon me, could you move your knee a little bit off my neck, just a little bit? I know you're comfortable. I don't mean to bother your comfort, sir, if I may. No, that's what he says. You take my knee and you like it, boy, or else. Okay. We can't even talk. We can't even explain the pain. What do you tell your doctor? What does it hurt? Right here, right there. Your doctor say, hey, what is it? Cough or whatever, right? Say right? What is your doctor's giving you examination to see where the hurt is, where the pain is. But we're not even allowed to tell the doctor. Okay. Oh, Dr. N, Dr. Smith, you know, I've got I got a knee on my neck over here. I got a bullet, you know what I mean, that's in my back. No, you don't. You're a racist. Right? What's going on with that? Okay. We can't even, you know what I'm saying? We can't even describe, we can't even convict the assaulter. Salakia.
I don't have my sword with me right now, but in the scripture where it says thou has a perpetual hatred.
Right.
That has a perpetual hatred. These people would never love you. It's not in them to love you.
It's a lot. Could you get that for us?
Yeah,
Come on, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, come on,
it's
sir.
It's not in them to love you at all.
Right.
They're gonna do everything to destroy you. They love everything that you do.
Right.
But loving you as a person, they don't love you, man. And they go back to the scripture with Jacob and Esau.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They go back to that. But these people will never love you, man.
Mm.
They won't.
You can't.
They can't. They ain't in them.
It ain't in them.
It just ain't in them.
It ain't in them. Like crocodile
That's right.
tears.
But black people always say God loves everybody, and that's not true. And that's why you got to come into the Isupk to understand everybody don't love you.
Right.
You at war.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what did God say? I am a man of war. We at war, brother. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it on and do that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's
But yeah, you pull that scripture, that'll be fire. You know what I'm saying?
You got it?
Come on, sir.
Come on in.
Come on, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Good night. Is that it on that other one?
Yeah,
Let me
nah.
read.
Hey, read that again for me, brother.
Come Adawan, and verse 6 flows right into it also. If you would like me to read that too.
Yeah, read it again from the top, and then go ahead and read the other scripture.
Come, sir. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Allah, hold on that for a little bit.
Yeah, like real quick, man. They have shed the blood of the children of Israel. What are they doing in the streets, man? They killing us in the streets all the time.
Right.
They killing us in the streets all the time, man. They don't have a problem with shedding our blood.
Nah,
that's right.
They prefer it.
They rather do that. They rather do that than you go home. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading. Go ahead. You can go ahead to the other scripture.
Come, sir. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Good.
Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
They chasing us all day long for blood.
Blood in, blood out.
They chasing us all day long for blood, brother. So these people, that's just in them. You know what I'm saying? That's just in them, man.
You know what? That reminds me, if you know, it's real heavy out of one. That reminds me of the song. You know, back in the 90s, you know, we all listened to reggae. It was real popular back then. Remind me of the song, you know, now I'm thinking about it, like what Kane did. The songs go, I think it was Buju Banton, right? He says, murderer, blood is on your shoulders, right? If I'm not mistaken. He said, kill like today, just like you kill like tomorrow. If you really, you listen to the song, like, oh, this is deep.
Right.
He talking about Mr. Oppressor, man, like, damn.
Right.
Everybody knows. You know what I mean? And we the chosen people, right? Even in our sin, we try to be righteous, man. Brother said, "Boom, bye, and a bati boy head." If I could translate that for, but he says, "Boom, bye, and a bati boy head." Woman not support the nasty man. He afi dead. He should be unalive. You know that word. Right, but we try to rhyme. You know, we try to do this a song, right? But that's what it is. You know, that's who we are, right? Even in our folly, like, you know, I knew some real G's back. You know, growing up in New York, we all do. We all grew up with, you know, some gangsters, whatnot. Some folks who are a little thorough and doing what they do, and one of my fellas used to say all the time, man, I know we do our thing, but we, you know what I mean, we got code. We got a code. That's you know what I'm saying? We don't know women, no children. You know what I'm saying? There's rules to this. You ain't go hit somebody's grandma. You know what I mean? There's rules to this stuff. If you don't go on a Sunday or funeral, you know what I mean? Like we saw this, what happened in the show The Wire. It's a show, but somebody did something to somebody's grandma on a Sunday. It was like, yo, it was way out of pocket. That's people's right. Like, man, we don't do that, bro. And you got the brother's his grandma's hat too. Man, people was tight around that. You know what I'm saying? We got rules. Even in our foolishness, we try to be wise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it was brought out before, we had the zeal, but not of the Lord. You know what I mean? We all anxious and excited to get to work, but we put our hands towards wickedness. And that's what's going on.
Salaki Adawan.
Yeah.
If I may, that's so heavy what you bringing out, you know.
Please.
You know, because as you can see, you know, this oppressor that's ruling the earth, even we knew, even coming up when we was in our, you know, when we was doing wrong, you know, we was living, you know, a certain codes that we kept. You know, civilians was always off limit, you know. But as you can see what's going on today, You know, this devil has no regard for civilians. You know what I'm saying? If this was all about them getting their lick back, they been got their lick back on day 2. We on day 20. It's going on day 20. You know what I'm saying? And they have had no regard for civilians.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? They have had no regard for civilians. So this, I mean, and it's so point that Adawan said, go to this scripture, right? Because in verse 6 it says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Thence thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So right now, they just showing themselves, they showing their true self, their true color, showing the true warmongers and bloodshedders they are. You know, and that's exactly what we're seeing, and it's so it's such a blessing from the Most High to allow the world to see them to see them in a true state as they, you know, the bloodshedders that they are. I yield.
You know, that's pretty good, right? That reminds me of what is it? He shall make them drink, right? Babylon. Okay, and they don't have a problem making us drink.
Right.
All right. But when it's time for them to take that medicine, oh no, they want some sugar in it. Nah, this medicine ain't sweet, brother. But it's coming.
It's coming.
All right. It is. And let's go to yeah.
We got that deserve a hand clap, Adawan. It's coming.
Hey, all right. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Thank you, Lord, for that.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala. You know, rise Israel. You know, Kwam Yasharala. You know what I'm saying? Like this oppressor, he just can't get enough.
Right.
You know, he just can't help himself. He just like what they say, all girls want to have fun. And he ain't done having his fun yet. He laughing and showing you all his teeth. Okay, he's like, you know, somebody who just got a brand new Corvette, and he just chilling with a top down, hand out the window, like, yo, whatever. She hogging at the girls, man. You know what I mean? He's like a rich kid who got his teeth knocked out, but he went to the dentist and got brand new veneers. He's laughing. Salak, you got some.
Hey, it's like my good. That shit's so crazy that you right now, right? Because that's you know, it's so powerful with the internet and the news and all that because we actually get to see how evil our oppressor is. We get to watch it every day.
Right.
But you want to talk about black on black crime. You want to talk about that, but we get to see you murder, rape, rob, and do whatever you do.
Good night.
That in your nature, we get to watch it every day. You can turn on the news right now, and what are they doing?
Yeah. They just broke the record for shootings, right? Last week. They
crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I think the Most High for this truth, man, this understanding, because it's exposing all of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
if you don't come in here and understand that,
Lord be with you.
Lord be with you. Right.
What else could we? You know what I mean? It's crazy. People don't understand. We come out here in brotherhood and fellowship. We love our brothers, man. We love our sisters. Women don't even know, bruh. Everything we do is to, you know what I mean, to enjoy the Lord's glory, right? And bruh, they talk about us and black on black crimes and this and this and that, but they got one oppressor who took out 60 people, and about 18 or 22 of them are no longer here, dearly departed, right? You know, so I didn't do anything. I didn't ruin his society. I didn't invite illegal aliens to invade. It says invasion, right? But it just if 100 million oppressors cross the border right now from Europe, whatever, France, oh, it's a migration. We welcome to America. Give us your young, you're old, you're bold and tired, you're hungry, you're feeble-minded. Give them all to me. But they better not be black, Hispanic, or Native American. They better not be an Israelite. What you got?
Look good.
Please.
All them Iranians ran over here.
Yeah. Yeah, they
The
get
Ukrainians and then you ran like the Iranians,
Listen.
Ukrainians, whatever. They all ran over here. Ain't nobody say nothing.
Right.
man. It's like they need to go. They need to go work for Apple. Cause what they got? They got the iPad, they got the Camaro, iRock, but now we got I conquered what she said. But now it's a no. But now I ran. You know what they say? I ran so far away. What's that song, man? No, couldn't get away. Esau trying to run from his crimes. He's a vagabond. He's trying to say, I ran. I'm trying to rock like him. Right? You can't rock like us. We rock. You don't rock. You cry. You gnash those pretty white teeth. You're gonna be gnashing.
That's
okay,
right.
You're gonna gnash your mashed potatoes and what they say. It was a mash, right? A ballroom bash. It was a mess, right? We kick Esau's ass. It was a mess. That's what this is. Okay, we're gonna do. That's what the Lord is doing, not me. I'm just his humble servant, right? And every day I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm like, anytime, I'm like, somebody could just snipe me, just going into my car. Anything could happen. They know who I am, they know who we are, they know what we do. I'm in here in the belly of the beast,
Right.
And I'm eating the most finest. Well, I mean, not the most fine, right? But I mean Kroger, the best Kroger has to offer on a EBT or Slovakia, right? But we out here suffering. It ain't easy, but we do it. We suffer so cool. We suffer with such calm and nonchalant. What's going on, brother? Tawab, man. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, sister? I'm Tawab. You know, we take it with such grace. Okay, we taking hundreds of years of maximum abuse. You tell him he can't get. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, sir. The PlayStation 5 is out of stock. Oh, he's coming back with his vest, homie. Tactical gear. Okay, why is your PlayStation out of stock? Oh, the black guy did it. Oh, yeah, his little mind starts to work. The black guy took my PlayStation. Wait, where'd he get the money? Wait, he's got free time to play? Wait, he's got kids? I don't got no kids. I don't got no money. I don't got no free time. Woo! I'm gonna put the N-word in my rifle. I'm gonna sup Salaki. I don't want. I gotta stop for a second. I got a condition. I gotta watch myself.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I got you. Look, it's so crazy, man. When black folks have a decent job, they be worried about if an oppressor get fired. Because we don't know if they coming back to blaze the place. Who knows? We like, what's going on? What happened?
That's the
and
truth.
they don't tell us to the end. They're like,
Yeah.
Johnny got fired. They be like, what?
What?
Happened to him?
Oh man, put up the blinds. Watch him. Watch for the red car.
What? When he leave? What time?
What time?
Because we do not. That's
Call security.
That's how messed up we are. Because we have to worry about our oppressors coming back and doing things that they normally do.
Even is there more on that? I don't want to say.
No, you good. You can go right now.
Listen, that is so heavy. Even they saying that, right? The speaker for on oppressor speaker, which is big personality. You may know him. He says you don't want his people to start losing money. They start losing jobs. You start because the economy goes bad.
Oh,
He says it's gonna be. You say I can't even explain it. It's gonna be. You're gonna let out the loose. You're gonna let loose the monster, and you're gonna be. He said you're gonna regret it. He said so. You think you're doing? He's talking to the New World Order. He said, but we know the truth. Like okay, that's what that is.
That's crazy because we can't even take our kids to school, man.
Yeah.
Because we worried about a mass murder. You can't take your kids to daycare.
Yeah.
You can't even go to the store and get you some milk and some cheese and a bag of rice and some black beans and make you a burrito or something. You can't do none of that because you have to worry about these oppressors ready to do what they do.
They do what they do best. Right? You know, that's how they, they took the whole world by force. And they're mad that they're losing it. Nobody's putting any weapons to them. We may say a few rude words, but it's the words that's out of the Bible. I mean, so saith the Lord, right? And if I could, I'd run right quick, right?
Go ahead.
And the prime minister was saying, he said, I don't care about their children, their women. He says Hamas uses their people as a shield. So we're going to destroy everybody. Oh, I'm like, yo. One guy said it's almost comical how they're acting. It's like they're so machismo, so macho and you know what I mean, aggressive. It looks like a comic book, like a Joe Palooka, right, from the old days, right? That's what it's like, y'all the one.
These are spoiled kids that can't get their way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all they are.
They throwing the tantrum.
They cannot get their way. But to go back to what you were saying, like Brotherhood is gonna say it's gonna destroy this place.
Yeah, right.
Because we're gonna have Brotherhood, and we're gonna learn how to love each other,
right?
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native people, right? And we're gonna destroy you wicked folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
right.
I just wanted to hit back on that one.
That's right. You know what I mean? And the world, a lot of, they're confused, right? The Lord is going to do, we don't do anything. We're just a messenger. All right. We said, don't shoot the messenger. We got you're going to get the message regardless. Okay. You're going to hear the Lord's words in a dream. You don't got to be walking through our camp. That's fine if you do. You can wake up in a hot sweat one day, shivering over what the Lord put in your ears, okay, over the wickedness, the disgusting misdeeds you have done, these hundreds of years and even thousands. All right, let's go to Genesis 10:7. Bob Quashad.
Sir. The book of Genesis, chapter 10 and verse 7.
Oh, no, Salaki. 2 and 7. Spot.
Sir. Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into him and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul.
Good night. Okay, if you listen to Mr. Oppressor, that never happened. If you listen to your oppressor, he created man. Okay, he was Moses, he was Pharaoh, he was also, you know what I mean? Listen, he's everybody. Okay, he is the creator and the creature, according to him, right? But if that was the case, what's going on with your economy? Okay, how come people are going mad and doing these nonsense? Things are bad right now for Team Oppressor.
That's right.
Okay, it ain't my fault. I didn't do nothing. I didn't, you know what I mean? What I just look at the news. If I repeat what Dan Rather says, if I repeat what ABC says, if I repeat what CNN says, oh, I'm a racist. I'm a hate group. If I repeat But if I just put up a mirror to the oppressor's face, I'm a racist. Okay, that's how it is. All right, because in his logic, it don't gotta be true. It don't gotta be real. It just gotta look sexy. It looks right. He's like a marketing exec. Okay, he'll tell you all the biggest lies and BS and all the crap that comes out, he spews out of his filthy mouth. And if as long as he makes it fresh, make it look good, he jazzes it up, we'll buy it. Okay, well, you'll buy a pair of jeans that has less jean material, and we'll pay more money for it. He'll cut your jeans, he'll cut your shirt, he'll laugh. Look at these idiots. We'll do it. Okay, now, and we're not talking about fashion. There's nothing wrong with fashion, but the point is, you know what I'm saying? He's out here deceiving our people, leading us, you know what I mean, into a burning building. And we out here, you know what I mean, try to bring turkey like it's an oven. No, Salaki, what you got?
Hey, Salaki, man, the oppressor, right? He'll constantly try to tell you not to be a racist. And we know when it comes to be a racist, it's loving your own people and doing for your own people first.
Yes, sir.
That's a racist, but they can be racist all day long. They can do a whole bunch of racist things to you all day long. But when you want to love your own people, they'll tell you, why are you stop being a racist?
Right. We so militant.
Yeah.
You know, put on a tie.
Yeah, put on tie. Cut all your hair off and look like us.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
Salaki.
Why are you speaking so aggressively? You know.
Yeah. Why are you talking like that?
Yeah. Why don't you speak through your nose? You know, man. Golly. Like Ben Shapiro. You know, like that guy. Like a damn mouse. You know. Let's go. What's up, Halak? What you got?
I would just add a one, and the term that you're seeing, you know, in certain headlines, ethnic cleansing.
Right.
If that ain't racial, everything about that is that's erased. That's racial. That's race elimination.
Right.
You know that's basically genocide.
Right.
And also this last thing they said something. They've been saying, you know, it's this term that they use called mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I heard that.
You heard that?
Yeah, mowing the lawn.
Mowing the lawn.
The lawn. This is maintenance. You know, that's all. You know, if you chop off, if you unalive a whole neighborhood, that's just maintenance.
Mowing the lawn.
You know, make sure you paint your that's maintenance. That's all. You make sure your you know your air got tires. Your car isn't rusty. That's all. They just take out the trash every Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever it is. This is maintenance. Yeah. That's all that is, man. You know, it's like what you asking me, say, hey man, I know which side my bread is buttered on. They know. You know what I'm saying? That's just maintenance. You know, you it's like you pay HOA dues, you gotta, you know, do these things, you know, make sure the road the you know, these folks, I'll say folks, but the oppressor, it's like he kills, he hurts what he loves. Right? He unalives what he loves. Okay. For us, we're like not like his brother or his friends. We're like his pets, right? He'll suffer you. He'll tolerate you for. It's like, well, for those who've seen The Matrix, Mr. Smith, he can't stomach the air. He can't stomach to breathe the same air as we do, right? He can't wait till this is done so he could get away from us. I think Chappelle said, Why are you breathing all our air with those Negro nose, big old Negro nose, sucking up on my air? You know what I mean? They used to have a law. It's illegal. You have to put your head in a barrel to laugh. He doesn't even want to see you laugh, right? Lord forbid if you got brand new shiny veneers. Oh no, you don't like that. Okay, I started seeing some differences. You know, one day I went to a spot. I was dressed up real cool, real fly. You know, everybody knows New York cats are fly. You already know this. Yeah, all right. I confirmed it. So I went to the spot. I was just fly, and they're looking at me different. Like a few days ago, doing business at the spot. You know, it's okay, it was nice, whatever. But if you, I think, and I noticed this only because I think my I think it's Yaro Ram was saying this. He had a cologne, a real fly cologne, and Oppressor's like offended. He's smelling too good. So I didn't really hit it. It didn't hit me at the time, but after a moment, I'm like, yo, dude was acting funny, man. What's going on with it? Yo, I'm like, and at one time in California, right? Had a nice car, you know what I mean? I just got his ride. I was doing okay, you know what I mean? So one of my coworkers, right, came up to me and said, "Man, well, hey, how'd you get that car? Our rumor has it. Are you dealing drugs?" I'm like, yeah, well, true story. I'm at a bar. I used to go to the bar all the time. We shoot pool, have a few drinks. You know what I'm saying? And she came up to me and said this. I'm like, man, I'm in the world. I'm like, I thought we was coworkers. We was cool. Like, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean? So you can't be, you know what I mean? I'll take one more example. Harlem Nights. What's that officer's guy? His name's escaping me right now. But the police character, he wanted to shut down Eddie Murphy's club, right? Quick, I think was his name. He's like, man, how come all these jigs, these what they call us back, jigaboos, right? We're jiggy, get jiggy with it, right? They used to call us jigs, right? Jigaboo. So he's like, man, why all these jigs, these Negroes living better than me, driving nice cars, having pretty women. They're living the life I wish I could live. I'm just a working stiff, paying taxes. I don't like that. So he said, you know what, Capone, whoever the boss is, or Bugsy Siegel, we want to take that. We want your business. Okay? Right. That's how it is. Okay? And they're saying it's not like that anymore. Things are changed, but where it at?
Right.
All right? Everybody talking about, Israel can defend themselves. Why can't we defend ourselves?
Right.
Why can't we grow? Right. We have a right to defend ourselves too.
Right.
Right? And they saying that, oh man, things are so bad from Gaza, things are so sad and this and this and that. But as Commanding General Yohana brought out, they got a country. They getting billions every year from United Nations.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They got a flag. They have their own language. If something happens to their people, they go to their own doctors. You know what I mean? Salakia.
Hey, Salakia, that's real heavy what you're saying, because all these nations, when they go to war, they get help. Right. They get help from other people.
Right.
That's
Black
right.
people been at war for 400 years, man. We ain't had no damn help.
No help.
Ain't nobody stepped in and said, hey, how can we help y'all?
Yeah.
How can we do this?
Right.
A brother can't ask for reparations. They like, nope. Nah. We ain't giving you nothing.
Nah. Stop complaining.
Stop complaining. Pull yourself up by your
Here's a food stamp card. Yeah.
Man,
right.
Come on, man.
Not them.
That's heavy what you bring. That's who heavy what you bring up.
Most High in Christ.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know what I mean? It's it's okay for them. You know what I mean? They could be free. It's okay for them to have dreams, but for us, you need to get in line. You need to fall back, get a good job, and find a good oppressor that will sponsor you and help you achieve his dreams. Okay, that's what it is. That's what a job is. Okay, just over broke. But right now we way below. We oh my goodness, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? So, and I heard one of these talk show hosts talk the other day, like, man, they have their flag, they have their country, they have their own You know what I mean? They use their own willpower and desire. All this stuff they're talking about. You know, say we have their own culture. The cultures are incompatible. This and this and that, but they're not saying one word about how we are being, you know, taken for granted. You know what I mean? They're taking advantage of us. Our fruit, you know what I mean? What was that song say? Strange fruit. Okay, man ain't supposed to be hanging from no tree. That ain't normal. Even if it happened 1,000 years ago, one drop of my brother's blood hits the ground, I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life.
Right.
And my children gonna remember it too. Okay, don't tell me to remember 9/11 when you can't remember 400, 400 years, okay, of oppression. Okay, you can't tell me to, you know what I mean, never forget 9/11 when, you know what I mean, we you know, you telling us to forget 1619, right? 1619, whatever it is. Okay, you can't tell us to forget that. And you know, it don't make no sense. Okay, that's why this thing is just gonna fall. Because you build something, look at that verse for us. You know, you build a city on iniquity.
Right.
Okay, you build I mean, one guy, you know, I watch a lot of different programs. I see what different people are talking about. You know, sometimes I watch things from the left, the right, centrist view, right? And this guy was saying, you know, the oppressors build so many incredible things. They've built their progeny. They've done so many things. Don't get me, you know, they've built incredible inventions, right? That a lot of them stole from us. Don't forget that. Okay, but I'm not gonna praise and so like somebody's online, right? So I'm not gonna praise and give honor to something my oppressor built. He built an incredible crystal palace, 1,000 feet, 1,000 miles. It's perfect in every single way. He built, it's worth $1 trillion today. Imagine with me. He built this incredible structure made of gold, crystal. It's priceless. But the fact that he built this incredible thing on the skulls of my mothers and fathers, listen, that negates everything. All right. Yes,
That's right.
you know, okay, I have an opportunity to build a business. I can be rich, or I am rich in Esau's kingdom. That doesn't erase what he did. Okay, and I'm not asking for reparations because I you know, how is, you know what I mean? What I don't give my age out here, but what's he? You remember He-Man? What's that guy? The Skull Skeletor? Why is He-Man gonna ask Skeletor, you know, hey, open the door for me, man? Hey, you know, open the door for me. Why are the VR troopers gonna ask Rita for help? It don't,
Right.
I'm giving up my age here, Salakia, but you know what I mean? It don't work that way. It don't, it's just backwards. Okay.
Right.
You know, it has to be conquered. I'm not gonna be the one conquering him. We are nonviolent. Okay, we you know, we teach people to love one another, love your people. Okay, they're saying, why don't we just teach to everybody? You're teaching to everybody. That's what you do. We teach to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right. Okay, but you have a problem with, why do you care? It doesn't affect you, right? You're Main Street. You're mainstream. Why is a little puddle of any effect to you, right? And with that, we pass the class to priest and officer, work of God, Ma'ai Allah. Clap it up.
That is a heavy class right there. All right, 1 second. Get my things together. All right, Shalom Israel. This is the ISUBK security announcements. We're the ISUBK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After that 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is definitely a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Ma'ashra means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount that you would like. Next upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of Dedication, the Feast of Hanukkah, 25th day of the 9th month. It'll be Thursday, the 7th December. It'll be 8 days, and it's in Maccabees 4, 52 through 61. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. Look into that. Remind Akim and Akwat to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And to Google, put your phone on mute, brother. Put your phone on mute. Our black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf, and a Google address every time they are heading to the school, man. And with that powerful class, man, we're definitely going to give a brother a courtesy salute. I don't know how many sisters we got on the line, but we'll give the brother a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Elijah Shabbat, Elijah, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yad Matah, which means hands down. Class dismissed.
Died when soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer, ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder, you ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat, hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some, get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest, I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking, now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his